What's up, guys? It's your boy Jay Daniels. Today's topic: systems thinking. How do billionaires think? Here at Black Diamond, we're very focused on being able to help young entrepreneurs, middle-aged entrepreneurs, seasoned executives, people from all walks of life to be able to excel at your game, to be able to perform at the highest possible levels. And these are questions that come up many times in conversation with clients, coaches, entrepreneurs, execs, CEOs, those who I'm liaising with on a day-to-day basis. Jay, how did that guy, Kevin Systrom, build Instagram? How did Mark Zuckerberg build Facebook? How did Jeff Bezos build Amazon? How did Satya Nadella shape Microsoft from Bill Gates' hands, having worked at Sun Microsystems? How did Mark Cuban build broadcast.com to be sold to Yahoo for $1.9 billion back in the 90s, back in the 2000s? So from a high level, it's important to understand how these billionaires think, because even though yourself and myself were everyday individuals living our lives, we can understand the principles and the systematic processes that goes on in their minds to be able to understand how you can apply these frameworks and principles to your own life so that you can excel and you can be able to perform at the highest possible levels like a billionaire, so you can see results like a billionaire. So without further ado, number one, systems thinking. This is something that billionaires do very, very differently when it comes to the way that they think, the way that they come up with their thoughts, the way that they execute every single day. Billionaires are systems thinkers. What that means is that they look at everything in almost a loop of an input, an output, a feedback, and then a repeated process in a system. In the sense that when it comes to eating their food, going to the gym, having a certain diet, building a business, creating a mobile app, doing a repeatable process, these rich people, these people who have already come up with all these systems, these people who've been able to build proven businesses, are people who look at it from systems perspectives. So that's why normal individuals like other people who are consumed in the social media bullshit, the TikTok and the Instagrammers of today, consume a piece of a component on Instagram or a story and look at it like, this is my life, this is it, this is all that there is that exists. A billionaire, a rich individual, a successful individual, someone who listens as a systems thinker will understand, what is this system? What is this hardware system? What is this entire worldwide system? What is this entrepreneurial system? What is the community system? What is the government system? How are these systems built? What is the input? What is the output? What is the feedback that's being given to the system? How are these systems taking place? Once you're able to deconstruct these systems to every single day, to every single routine, every single component of your lifestyle, you will understand that these billionaires, these people with these systems, they have understood it to the science of being able to break everything down into a systems component, breaking it down into a systems lifestyle almost, systems thinking. You can break down every single process in your life into a system, and once you break it down to that system, it gets very, very simple. It's a matter of how are you able to break down every single component of your life, from marketing, client attraction, sales, prospecting, building your software, going into the frameworks, building your back end, building your front end, doing the data science, telling the story, being able to mine the data, building your pipelines, pitching to investors, pitching to CEOs. The end to end to end to end to end of your system is a matter of how can you show people that this is a system, and moreover, how can you build a repeatable, scalable, high conversion system when it comes to thinking about your system. So it's very, very simple. I repeat the word system again and again and again because this is systems thinking. I'm trying to ingrain it into your head. Billionaires think differently because they put everything into a system. Here's number two. Everything in life is actually a system. Financial system, the solar system, the governmental system, the education system. Everything that we know around us in our life has actually been condensed into a system where they want us to follow along a certain routine, a certain framework. You go to work from 9 to 5, that's the system. And you get retired from, age of 55 plus. That's the system. Who said we have to do all these? Who said we have to work the 40-hour work weeks? It's all the system. So at the end of the day, these are all things that we should become more aware about in our day-to-day lives, from everything that's around us. The legal system, the financial system, the language system. These are all systems that we have to be able to understand, to take in information, to understand that these are how this life has been painted towards for us in a system format, to be able to understand it. Number 3, what is system thinking? Real work examples of both systems and components to make it clear. So like, when you look at a software, what does it mean to be a systems thinker? It means, are you able to understand the frameworks of how a software is built? The front end, the back end, the client attraction system, the client conversion system, the marketing system, the ad system, the end-to-end, the frameworks. Are you building it in iOS? Are you building it in React Native? Are you building it in Java? Are you building it in C? What is the systems that are going behind the scenes to be able to put the system onto the architecture that you're going to host on a certain website? Are you going to host it on a certain domain? Are you going to host it with AWS? Are you going to host it with Lambda? What are you going to use to host your system? So at the end of the day, life is comprised of very micro systems that turn to macro systems, to the bigger picture. That's very, very important. Number 5, inputs and outputs. You put money into a system, you get money out of a system. You put money into a course, you get money out of the course. You put money into a business, you get money out of the business. These are all examples of systems thinking. It's the same way you have to be able to understand that in life, there are inputs, there are outputs, there are just basic, just processes and understandings that if you're able to put in energy into one thing, you should be able to get energy out of the other. And then that's how you should know if something's going to be a reputable or a trusted system or a trusted person or a trusted individual or a trusted enterprise. If you put an X amount of dollars, if you put an X amount of trust, will you get out of it an X amount of whatever yielded desired energy output that you're requiring? Number 6. A lot of these marketers, a lot of these morons who are out there putting out a bunch of crap when it comes to improving landing rate, conversion rates and funnels and click funnels and all these things. But at the end of the day, we're losing the fact about the systems thinking, where we're building systems to be able to improve the systems of our clients, to be able to improve the lives of our clients. So we don't want to lose our clients in the fact where we're saying, hey, convert. We want to be able to not lose out on the quality aspect of things. That's where a lot of these big companies like Microsoft, Facebook, Tesla, when they outsource all these things to people overseas in India and Philippines and Pakistan and China, what happens with the system is that the quality of the system, in the sense of the quality of the work that's being delivered, is becoming compromised, because what we're trying to do is maximize with the number of eyeballs that are being clicking on our content. But what happens with that is that you realize that a lot of these human processes cannot be automated. A lot of these human empathies and a lot of these fine nuances that happen with emotion and being able to understand that, being able to smell the smell of the marker and being able to understand what it means to go through an actual problem with that person sitting in front of you in an actual one-on-one coaching session is not the same as getting some guy from India to just come in and just from a high level replicate whatever you put into him in a certain thing that you put onto Fiverr. That's why it's very important that you cannot forget that you're gonna cause harm to the system if you try to overlook these key things in your system, which is, do not forget who you're trying to help at the end of the day. You're trying to help your client, help to improve their lives for the better, help to make their lives better. So at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. We want to put energy into the system, get energy out of the system, and to make sure that we're really focusing in on building that trust with the client, making sure that we're holding their hand every single step of the way and taking them from the desired outcome A to the desired outcome Z. And we're making sure that they see the plan in progress, and there is a key objective and then there's a key desired outcome, and we walk them from the objective to the outcome with whatever it is we're doing, whether we're building a minimum viable product with a mobile app, whether we're building a simple landing page, whether we're building a simple webinar, whether we're building a simple ebook. We take them from end to end to end to end to end in terms of being able to see this system through to be able to see these key tangible results. So in all honesty, those have been the 5 most essential toolkits of success, the 5 most fundamental ways of systems thinking, the ways that billionaires think. These are how these big guys think. So I want you guys to challenge yourself today. Go back home, take some information that I'm giving to you today straight, take some of this energy, condense it, digest it, and understand how these billionaires think, how you can take every single process in your life and convert it down to a system and be able to see, am I actually putting time involved in towards a positive system that's going to bring me money, or a system that's not going to bring me? Is it a waste of time? Is Instagram feedback loop, the TikTok feedback loop, the Facebook feedback loop, all of these things actually feeding towards building something positive in our lives, or are they not? It's very simple after that. So hey, it's Jay Daniels, founder and CEO of Black Diamond Enterprises, with an office in Toronto, New York City, and in King's Place, London, United Kingdom, where we're making dreams come true. At the end of the day, we are systems thinkers. But what I want to tell you guys is live your life to the max, and beyond it, never let anyone tell you that you cannot live your dreams. And beyond all of that, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you found this content useful. Share this with a friend, a family member, someone who you trust, who could benefit from this information. Jay Daniels, until next time, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.